think. See, you got that. Definitely gotta turn that down a little bit. Okay, so let me just check audio and stuff and make sure I'm all good. Just check to see if audio's all good. Okay. See, that sounds Gucci. Gucky, as the kids say. I'm assuming anyway. Okay. Okay. Do 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 da ba 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 dum. Doot 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 doot. Okay. So let me see here. Okay, now I think that should be good, hopefully, for everything on this spooky evening. Well, welcome back. I'm gonna play some more of the letter. Okay, so yeah, last night we played a decent amount of it. I'm not sure how long this game actually is, so. So, yeah, not 100% sure. I'd imagine that this is a visual novel. It's pretty, these usually are pretty meaty games, usually. So, I'm not in 100% sure. Okay. So, I think I've stolen enough. Let's get back into the letter. Good. The jump scare only happens when you start a new game. Okay, that's good. I forget why I stopped the stream earlier last night.
Sup, Z-Man, my main man. What's crack-a-lackin', my homie?
I remember why I stopped the stream last night. Oh God, it was so white. Augur says the sense in the immediate vicinity of our small group is palpable enough. The girl giggles, and then I only become self-aware of my mouth hanging open. I'm almost amazed how Ash can say that with a straight face. Almost. Fish tracker, but you used to it by now. Zach seems to be.
Stop trying to act black, Ashton. And you're the only one who calls me Z-Man.
Oh, darling. This is lovely. Fondness underneath is Zach's pretty tone. Any person might be offended, but years of friendship merely have made these words harmless to the other's ears. So if you're racist long enough, nobody will question it and think it's charming after a certain point. Or at least enough for both take it in stride.
It's been a while, Zach.
I hope you didn't get into trouble again.
Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you know if something comes up, though.
Nah, I ended up with chicken down stuck on me last time I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again.
There is so much to unwrap there, and I'm not going
Hey, I take offense to that. It wasn't that bad.
You really have no idea.
A beat passes. And Zach laughs.
Hey, I'm kidding! You know you can always count on me.
So only two of them privy to. Every now and again, Ash will enlist Zach's help on something. Becca and I never found out what the real deal was with these ventures, as Ash called it, and both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreement. She insists that Ash is likely not illegal life fighting. I tend to believe her on that. Sometimes. Oh, well, boys will be boys, I guess. I don't know about that. Small way behind Ash when his attention turns to me eventually. At some point.
Bella!
Baby, Bella.
Huh? Rebecca's not with you. Is she still sick?
A bit. But she's up and went to work this morning. You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash.
Yes, she does.
Shut up.
No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn.
And true knowledge to our far along into the group, childhood friends and all.
But don't worry, Zach. She's probably on her way here now.
Or she's dead, who knows. Okay, I must look at it. I just noticed Project Chibi in the background. I'm intrigued.
She promised she wouldn't miss your movie. Isabella! Oh, thank goodness!
Speak of the devil. Ordering a hand grabs my shoulder and turns me around.
Becca, you're just in time.
You back while my face is still in my personal space. My sister hand each side of my head, keep me still. Hear me intently, concern filling her eyes.
Becca, you're squishing my face. How are you? Are you all right? Why wouldn't I be? Rose called me earlier.
As far as telling me all I need to know, since I have my family live close by, only relative I here works in the parts of the country. Give my company Becca's gave my company Becca's contact. He's emergency. She didn't know what to call her. Push back again from my face. Although she lets go, her eyebrows remain drawn together because she's.
Oh no,
models.
everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today.
That's not what I'm talking about. How's your head?
Besides me, Ash snickers. I'd elbow them into place trying to avoid Becca's hand as she tries to reach out for that area. You must have dodged her all at once, trying to move behind Zach. Sorry for using you as a human shield, Zach.
Oh, it's nothing. I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that.
You blacked out? It's not something to brush off. Come on, at least let me check it.
It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there.
Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter.
Bella.
She did look pale when I saw her.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll get you back for this. Just you wait.
What? I'm just saying it as it is. If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
I'm sorry. Saw her?
Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know.
Come on, face, but gone before I can figure out what it is.
Oh.
Probably rage.
That's good.
Jealousy.
At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least. Good.
See? I'm okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. And I don't want to miss Zach's film.
We can always watch it some other time. Sorry, Zachary.
No, it's good. But you guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention.
The premiere! The premiere's different. Right, Zach?
A human pleading look. That little guy. He'll understand. Please understand.
Not really. But Rebecca has a point. In the end, I think it's your call.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Please, Becca. I really don't want to miss it.
You're not missing it. Oh, we're just moving it on a different day so we can have a...
Look, you guys.
Alex Cloudtime mentally cuts the conversation. He's pitching the bridge of his nose to speak, something he usually does when he's getting impatient.
If she says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either. Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me, if she can still run around like that.
Why are you taking her side?
I'm not. But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm not going to stop her. She's probably the one looking forward to it the most.
Ash, that's... You, of all people, should know...
Tell you what, if I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself. Is that good enough for you?
No! Becca voices it out. When at last she has a deep breath and nods, albeit with great reluctance, I immediately tackle her into a
Thanks,
hug.
Becca.
It's always been you with him, isn't it?
Did you say something?
Me? Nothing. Don't mind me.
If you say so.
Okay, guys, showtime's close, so I think I'm gonna get us some snacks. My treat. And then let's head inside. Anyone here has a smaller bill?
I think I do. Hold on.
Dun dun! They go off my bag.
What's
and
this?
How do I react? Well, Zach and Gaff given the pizza Fuji.
No!
No!
Give it
No! No!
It's just a paper.
I don't care. Give it.
Looks ancient, too. Why do you keep this around?
Oh no.
Don't open it.
What's the big deal? It's not like it's a love letter. I don't see any reason to... Hold on a second. This is, isn't it?
Even if it is, it's not for you.
Okay. Now I'm curious.
I'm telling you, it's nothing like that. It's...
I'll say folds of paper. I can't breathe. My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out. Feeling on my hands are trembling with sides. Clasping them together doesn't do any good. You're still shaking, but hang on to them regardless. The awful sick way taken to the core of my stomach back at the open house returns full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Someone please. I scream up a horrible nightmare.
Send this to 5 people or else. Well, that's... interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first.
Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
Okay. Oh, you to see, I don't want to see. Letters, the words, every program and buzz already embedded in my mind. I just don't have a chance that way,
It's not a prank.
No, stop. You must surprise me saying my voice.
What did you say?
This isn't a prank. I saw something.
Hold on. Are we still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again?
Good question.
Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed. You've got to be kidding me.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys.
Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
No!
It's not a joke. Will you guys listen to me first? I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me. If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up. There's also no way in hell that this supernatural shit is true.
But it's real! What do you think I saw?
What's up with their eyes, like snake eyes?
Hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
It happened after, when I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing. We're all in danger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me?
We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other. When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now.
Don't bother.
There's that little Ash's hand stuffed back in my bag with more force necessary. I'm tired. I got cursed, saw a ghost, probably. I'll say I'll kick that open house and puppy house hosting. My old friends won't believe me. I'll think I'm crazy. Top of the dull ache in the back of my head, begging for a little attention I can't afford to give it right now. What is happening outside? So first name is in the day. I just want to go home, curl in bed, and never think about today. Take a single step away from the group.
Guys!
Zach really raises his voice even when he's at the point he wants to drive home. Hearing him take a tone completely throws me off. Even Ash and Becca, over harsh words came to argument, really died at our tongues.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her. And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together? We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what y'all have been up to. I only ever get to talk to Bella over chat. Please.
He has a point. The monster is just gonna kill us. Wait later, you know. Everybody does that. Get to appreciate another reason we got to bed today. It's them tighten up things are Ash existing because there's tightness in my chest remains. Get myself for at least one day it's a prank. But if things would not turn the way they did, no sour mood, no bad vibes, man. Careless, so careless. I'm gonna go straight home, but this is something special, Zach. Something worked so hard to bring to life. I know I should know better. I had a bad day with a few people. Okay, so Zachary, yes. Okay, so Zachary, yes. Rebecca lowers. Ashton, that makes it a lot higher. Follow me home. I won't be left my thoughts yet. I can't still see with an unclosed my heart. You say let our heads cool before. Tell him something what happened. And listen to me. There's nothing you can't solve without a calm man. One step at a time, Isabel. That's what Mama used to tell me. Yes, I know the heart did, Zach. Smiles back and face when I look back at them.
If we keep arguing here, we're going to miss the first few minutes.
All right, that's the Isabella I know.
Oh, good. I thought for sure you were going to cry.
Yeah, I don't think I... Hold on a second. See, that thing for a town has its perks too.
What was that for?
Stop calling me a crybaby! I'm not one!
Come on.
Oh, don't
I just want to
cry.
share my stream. Come on. 'Cause I forgot to tweet this out. Because, you know, that's how I be, yo.
Stop it!
Okay, scaredy cat then.
I do love how the name just kind of changed, which I find that kind of funny.
That too! If you repeat that, I swear I'll...
Kill you where you stand.
Let's just go.
Same question filling the entire mind. Something happened at school to your left, or is she having a bad day too? I'll say about it later, I guess.
So, you guys go catch up with her. I'll go get us the food, I promise.
But you'll miss it!
Didn't you say watching a movie without food ain't fun? And it ain't like I haven't seen it. I made it, remember? I'll be in there soon.
Tap shoulder and he's gone. Moviegoers still milling about. Some will wait in line for tickets, but otherwise most of the crowd are already inside. Nothing much for us to do here. What's to come from me and Ash gestures two of us to head inside.
And then?
Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews?
Absolutely sure.
The conversation's useless. What happened in the mansion? What is happening? Is it like a slave movie? What is this? Oh, it's premiere. Now, film server's background. I was speaking in hushed tones. I was staring at everybody inside a small hall. Oh, except for Ash. I was hoping I don't end up arguing about it again. I'm kicked out for sure. Though with how loud Ash's voice is probably get thrown out way before any of the argument happens, only Becca still remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. You guys the whole evening, speak only referred to. If I didn't know any better, I think we said something that offended her. Did we?
And then I ran. You heard what happened after.
I still think it's something else.
It was standing right in front of me, Ash.
So I don't know, but geez, you should learn to listen. And plus, didn't he say he doesn't believe in these things? So why are you seeing this conversation again?
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge.
Skin themselves alive.
If I could see it up close, maybe I can...
I am not going back there.
Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house?
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head.
Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing. Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
Yay. Oh, the house did change hands over the years from this relative of the Ermagerd to another. No, I was to live in it though. It remained that way until its current owners decided to sell it. Why didn't I think of that?
I didn't peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I could find someone.
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Do you have a better idea?
I know where. I could contact him for you if you want.
You'd do that?
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
I don't know how much my glowers could kill. This is one of them.
Ash, that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
Ashton, if you don't stop...
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Look at the screen to mention of her name.
Huh? What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university. And can you guys keep it down?
Sorry, the scaredy cat here mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying this is one, but talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house. He'll even help you figure things out, teach you a couple things, and probably put your fears to rest since this looks to be bothering you a lot.
However, access is something we're familiar with. Granted, don't believe me, only give me suggestions. Mine at ease, but better than being ignored and being laughed at. I take comfort in knowing they're willing to hear me out.
So, what do you think?
It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
I don't know.
How many save files does this thing have anyway? Wow, that's a bunch of save files. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. So it's 90 save files. It's pretty good actually. Yeah, Professor probably.
I'll think about it. But if ever, I'd like to give talking to Andrew a try. Is that okay? Won't he have other things to do?
He is a bit busy, but he'll make time for me. He's my go-to person when I'm stuck in something. He won't mind if I bring a friend with me this time.
If you're sure.
I guess that settles it then.
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it. You're not even paying attention yourselves.
It ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this. The least we could do is watch it with you.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
International one, for Mandy. Tension's already back on the screen. She's ignoring us again. But acting this way, there's a big chance that Blake's nagging at her. We need to talk. We all fall in comfortable silence after. The kind you always share with people you're most ease with at. Most ease with at. Yes, clearly, those are good words. Well, the letter lays forgotten in my bag for a few hours. Why should I try to throw it out yet? As late hours, streets are bustling full of people, those but the head home and those meeting someone, even those simply wandering about. Walking through unfamiliar souls strikes me how easy it is to get lost in a city as nondescript as it looks for. I was afraid too at one point back when I was new and how just set foot in the place, I swear. Walking with me, it feels a little like home. Zach and Ash just goodbye before Becca crosses the other street. Homer claiming he's got a few friends to take care of before the day ends, and Ash? Who knows, never tells. Sometimes he'll randomly appear at your doorstep looking for you to crash. He does that to Zach a lot, much to the latter's frustration. But he's a busy guy too, in spite of the laid-back air he gives off.
Thanks for today, everyone!
No problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Huh?
This is lovely. He's blowing edge into my vision blur and distance amidst the countless names people go in my lives. A voice reaches out to me. Pleading clenches my eyes tight and clasps my hands over my ears. Whispering and whispering and whispering, calling out.
No, not me.
Isabella? Earth to Isabella? Weren't you listening? Are you coming with me?
Oh, yeah. Just, okay. Sorry, I spaced out.
You always do that.
So eyes me stare at me. Nothing. With Zach and Ash watching us, we head back to the back where Becca parked her car. We see something or someone there trying to let us show, trying to let any of the tiny pinpricks of fear crawling to pit my stomach.
See you guys some other time.
Yeah. See ya.
I'm going to find a way to go off our separate ways. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I heard. I don't want to know. If this is what helped me sleep at night, what helped me give me normalcy in my life, then so be it. Ooh, the next day. Darkness closed around me, grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in without warning. I'm falling. That is a bunch of cup noodles. A lot. Into the register where I am. Back my shoulders ache after falling asleep while hunched up the night before. Constant sweat, nothing pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. Let me adjust the bright morning light streaming through my window, allowing my breathing to slow down before entangling myself in the pile. Having a single dream coming looks at born, at least none I can recall having. Shame because it used to be so vivid. Not the crazy, the more pleasant kind. Tell me something's about. You know the one. How long have I been going? Only half an hour. Maybe I'll go for maybe another hour next, maybe. Just living alone? And now that I always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to. Wow, that feels too real.
What time is it?
The clock even source weighing heavily on my shoulders like a compulsion. Never leave my bed for the day. Heartbeat, I'm up.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep. Towel? Where's my towel?
It's a weekend, so girl that tells me extra hours of sleep. But if it wasn't kill me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. Right after what happened. Oh lord, one box down says peace offering won't be enough the second time around. Grab my towel, Marty, a few shorts up in the bathroom when a muffled ringing breaks from my bag. There's a moment in session at first, I'm conflicted whether I should just ignore it or answer it. What if it's Rose? Or worse, our boss? Ah, sheesh, in the end. Right from my brain wins out. Letter from yesterday peeks out when I pull the device out. So I even at the point I found moon takes every force of will to me to ignore it in favor of answering the call. Why hasn't she thrown it away? Mama.
Huh?
4:45 p.m. Philippines right now.
That's an unusual time for them to call.
It's a new time here. I want calling. Not the way around. Better for them to use that money on something else than international call, regardless of what we can gather.
Hello?
Hello? Grace? How are you?
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there?
We're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
Entirely voice speaks. It's been there since Papa had to leave his job. Something I could do for her. But from miles away like this, at least the able to do is not make her worry. My older brother actually lent her a hand, but Lord knows if that actually ever happened. Odds are Koya Jordan's already drinking right now. Again. You don't know shit either. You have your own, and well, at 8, and financial situation is great without having ran herself knee deep in
Great!
debt.
That's great! Tell him congratulations from me. And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas. How about Nico? Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy. And Papa? How's Papa doing?
How's Papa doing? If I was way more voices, you don't want to bring it up either.
Papa. Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds. But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well. The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Oh, I see. That's good.
Well, it's not getting tough for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. His doctor since 5 years ago has been able to provide for us. Now the burden of feeding 8 mouse and sending Papa will rest all on my shoulders. Mom makes it a little, except sewing and laundry jobs in our neighborhood. He should have the cost of day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills. We can't even help except from our own government because the health insurance barely covers everything. Oh,
I'm
man,
sure
it's
he'll
too
get better
real.
soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
Silence. I think I got.
Listen, Grace. Maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors. But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa.
Oh, this feels too real, especially for
Don't
me.
worry about the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
Hopefully. I found another way to know that. Sorry, Mom, you taught me not to lie yet. Look what
I'll
I'm
have
doing.
money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition too.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
Kailan Kaukoi? When you're coming home, telling us you still be the post for that. Her respond a question no definite answer to. 5 years later, still can't give him a straight one. Found the mom that can't see it. Fight. Keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. She got on her plate as annoyed to weigh her down unnecessary concerns.
Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
I was holding in my household. Is he now leave a kid, bullying him down and not around? Mom reads the furniture in the living room again. What are they having for dinner today? I missed that.
It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright?
On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
Bye. Half truths, empty promises in the air. Boop. My cat must hate me sometimes. I'm just like, she's just sitting there, and I'm just like, oh, hey, kitty, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, kitty? Don't bite me. Don't bite me. I'm giving you love. Hey, don't bite me, lady. Post more things right now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
The mom wins again. The mom's having to say
Mama?
something.
Did you forget anything?
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping? Hold on, never mind that. Get yourself in the office. Hurry!
Office? What about the open house? Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble? Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm gonna get yelled at, aren't I? What do I do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if...
No, it's nothing like that. Will you calm
Spat.
down?
Shut up.
Get yourself here, all right? I'll tell you everything then.
An interesting yelling background for Windows cognition. This isn't anybody comforting. Phone trips down record time. So 20 minutes to leave my apartment, completely disheveled and out of breath. I'm getting an account of my usual travel time. The clamor, common to Briar Reality Corporation Luxembourg's office greets me as soon as my foot crosses the threshold. Papers rustling, telephones ringing at sporadic intervals. Agents talking at varying volumes, staff moving about, and...
Where the hell is C? Where are my employees? What the actual fuck, guys? Of all the times to disappear without notice.
Beautiful. Like the worker of our HR manager. I think it's Babu of few employees have failed to report for work. Trying to still get hold of them, but no avail. The result is that half of their workload is shifted on available staff as not lose clients. Not my extra work. If anything, they will send more home my family. Rumors of a branch closure circulating because of this is indeed a bit worrisome. Back to the top table and Rose pulled me aside.
Here, I need you to help me with these papers. If you could also get these signed and photocopied before lunch today, that would be great.
I should have put paperwork in my hands with explanation. Page to lay on top of the pile, lean and pick it up. My eyes scan top pages as I straighten. A purchase and sale agreement. Rose me gesture the thumb, ducker in the direction of a visitor lounge. I tilt my head in question. There, seeing the sofa, looking completely out of place in a humbly decorated room, is the same couple from the day before. The Wrights. Rose my throat. President in the office, only one thing.
They're buying it? We got a deal?
Hungry sleep, eyes that lay something akin to joy. Once the sale happens, I do. Now it's here. Dealing with clothes yet, document to be signed, but the elation is still along with the foreboding feeling I can't.
I had to do a little damage control, but they're already interested in acquiring the property, even before they attended the open house. I mean, isn't it obvious? They already hired an interior designer. I've never seen a buyer as aggressive as Madam Wright. She didn't even try to negotiate a lower rate.
One at a time, Rose. I can't process everything you're saying at once.
They're paying 15% higher than the listing price, as long as we get the paperwork done as soon as possible. I think if we allow it, they'll be paying up front, too.
Even
Babushka.
with that urban legend?
Of course, darling. Oh my goodness.
I was so sure we lost the sale after yesterday.
Don't look so surprised. We still have to conduct some last few checks before we completely hand it over to them.
Please. I'll happily do the paperwork duty, Rose. I'll even go to the land registry myself and make sure the property changes hands with every single legal blessing.
Don't they have better things to spend money on? Yeah, a low possible price for their place, especially with the stories attached to it. Not that my opinion matters one bit here. That's very real. But our agents who are going to receive the hefty commission after all, nothing more. When the panel is he's ready to head back to them. An unspoken instruction to follow me after I'm done. Doesn't take long to finish what work she left me. Back in her boss signing the agreement is the easiest since it has put him in a better mood to the entire office relief. Mom, Hannah, calling out for a moment, she knows my presence at the lounge door. The burst of movement's more open than that one typically spent from a pleasant client to have.
Oh, Isabel, how are you feeling? You looked awfully dreadful yesterday.
We're gonna go with that? Okay, I could annihilate you right now with words, but I'm not.
Isabella, I'm fine now, ma'am. I appreciate your concern.
I don't understand why they can't get my name right. It's a fairly common name. It should be hard to remember. Regardless, I hand them my copy of the agreement.
Wonderful. Your team works unbelievably fast.
Yeah, that's funny. Ma'am has complete. Squinting eye, checking every page, inconsistencies and errors. I am an unassuming person gives off. She's fully aware of what to look for in process contracts like this undergoes. It's surprising, to be quite honest, I haven't pegged her as someone who is quite well versed in these things, yet there she is. She shows some of it to her husband and responds to the same passive interest as if he's more happy to leave everything to her. Good because believes she's capable enough, doesn't care about their buying, or simply find paperwork tedious. Oh, you see, I clasped her hand together before extending us to a shake. Rose and I released the breath we've been holding, both of us more happy to return the gesture.
That settles it then? Are you really sure about this property, ma'am? We could easily find you a bigger one among our current listings. Something with a modern touch?
Not haunted, perhaps? Don't make a scene, we're almost there.
Of course, why wouldn't I be? The house is absolutely perfect, isn't it, darling?
A helipad would still be a nice addition.
Yes, well, we'll get there eventually, love. As I was saying, if your partner had the documents yesterday, we would have bought it right there immediately. Shame she didn't have it.
Well, there's still a few necessary documents we need you to sign after, but we'll let you know once we have those finalized. We'll be handling the process for the rest, so don't worry about it, ma'am.
Within a week, I hope. We still have a housewarming party to plan, after all. You know how much thought should be put into those things.
There are servants for that, darling.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be better if we handled it ourselves? A personal touch of sorts. It is our housewarming party and our new home. No more than a week, ma'am. Barring unexpected delay, of course. You can leave it to us. Excellent. Well then, I'll leave you two to it. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
So that's when they breathe, like the whole body just moves up.
Oh, and before we forget,
The hand winks, a finger raised to her lips, demanding our
I
silence.
know both of you worked hard on getting us this beautiful mansion. Did I mention we reward our people generously?
Ooh.
This is... Ma'am, I can't accept this.
Don't you worry, darling. It's a small thing coming from us. Consider this your bonus for a job well done.
It's the most normal thing to do in the
Oh,
world.
before I forget, my lovely interior designer would appreciate it if you hand her a copy of the floor plans as soon as possible. She's dying to work on the house. You can do that,
Jump cut
yes?
the hurts being
Here's her
impaled.
contact.
Certainly, ma'am. We'll have it processed as soon as possible.
I knew I could count on you, lovelies. I hope to see you two soon so we can get this closed.
Yeah. Transaction over and done with. Mine's been willing after they left. Other agents would kill to have clients like them. Probably feels lucky about that fact. No lengthy negotiation, no sudden change of minds. Just talk, signatures, a few handshakes here and there, and we're done. Bada boom. The other part? So we sold a haunted property to innocent clients. Sure, the commission's big. If they don't continue funding Papa's treatment hospitalization, big enough to pay for all four of my younger siblings' schooling. What are you looking at, cat? Had kept me away from the Institute now for months. I don't even have to go back to the mansion as well. Once the deal has been closed, much of my sanity is relief. But knowing something's in there, you gave it to a good couple despite that. Oh, Isabel, the things you do to sell a house and get money. Papa won't be happy with that. At least I have good news to tell next time I call home. The lie tomorrow's morning isn't a lie anymore.
Well, there's something. So how does it feel?
How does what feel?
Your first big multi-million-pound sale, silly. I know you've been with us for years, but this has got to be memorable for you.
Memorable is an understatement,
Come
Rose.
on, show some enthusiasm. They gave us a bonus, too. Aside from the commission and the other bonus boss promised. What are you going to do with it?
I don't know. Send it home, probably?
All of it?
Not everything, of course. Most of it. I'll leave some for my living expenses.
Listen here, Isabella. I'll teach you something I should have told you before we ended your training.
I figure either she's that's a big
It's
secret.
okay to celebrate from time to time.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't get it.
It's simple. Go out, do something for yourself. Throw a party and treat your friends to free food.
You know what? That's actually a legitimately good piece of advice. That's actually legitimately good.
Didn't you say the last one's some sort of tradition back at home for you? Hello, this is practically a done deal.
Isn't throwing a party a bit excessive?
Your call. I won't say no to an invitation, by the way, in case you really are planning to throw one. A few drinks would be nice too, thank you very much.
I don't think my apartment's big enough for that.
You could always move? Bloody hell, you're working in real estate.
I think I'll pass. That's too much of an unnecessary expense for me.
Oh, there she's throwing again.
But
My
I
cat.
did promise Becca free lunch in case the sale goes well.
You go do that. Hold on a sec.
Enter the phone that's toned from playful to professional in a span of a few
Today?
seconds.
Not a problem, ma'am. I could bring you a copy of the contract if...
My Senator Klein, not surprised there. She's one of Burke's top agents, no matter how modest she appears. Saleswoman through and through. I, on the other hand, have very little knack for it. Of course, I learned eventually I had to. But someone else will, without a doubt, do a better job. Once, though, in a drunken stupor, Rose told me a story of what could have been. Years ago, wide-eyed, young, and brimming with yet-to-be-fulfilled dreams and ambitions, she was a term away from a nursing degree. Out of courtesy, I never pressed the matter further. Or perhaps it's where that sense of fondness started. Small connection due to one similar experience in a retrospective life of goals we both let us pass by of the circumstances we're in. I feel...
I'd be happy to discuss this over tea, ma'am. All right, I'll be there. Thank you.
New client?
Reassigned. Have you heard from Mark at all?
Not since the first visit to the mansion. Why? No news from the HR yet?
None at all. Boss thinks he ran away. I doubt it, though. He's too much of a wimp for that. There must be another reason. Who knows?
He's probably dead.
Anyway, I've got to meet this one. I'll see you later.
I was a wave over shoulders. Watches out the office. Lunchtime bell rings shortly after, followed by chatter fellow agents also heading out for a much-needed break. All there's no need for me to go out, but oversleeping didn't allow me the luxury of packing my own lunch today. If one considers taking it into the old cup from my pantry, packing your lunch. I'm gonna promise me to Becca, so I suppose maybe invite Zach and Ash too. Anyway, Becca and Zach could come. Ash, on the hand, couldn't be reached. All my calls went straight to voicemail. He's at it again, right here today, gone the next day. Oh well, his loss. We have agreed to meet in a nearby cafe, the same one I frequent with Becca because it's cheap and they give away free bread around closing time. Quite old-fashioned. That was a wee bit out of place, but it's a tall building we love it all the same. Much like its facade. The interior carries an antiquated charm to it. Vintage art pieces and rows of shelves boasting an extensive collection of books cover the walls. Would have been nice to hang out there for hours on end, but even on a weekend, the place is still packed with people. Packed? There's like 2 people. There are seats and engaged in some casual chatter when I arrived. It was strange seeing the two of them without asking up another. They never have been particularly close. Sure, they talk, they meet, laugh at the same things when there's something funny, but there's distance, the kind born purely out of differing interests. That is actively framed Rebecca. Not impossible, I won't blame him if he is. Might be the tallest in our group, but everyone knows that it means nothing against Becca's temper. Even I am a little scared of her.
Well, you seem to be in a better mood today. What happened? I know that smile, Belle. Come on, still.
Don't rush me. Let's order food first, okay?
I think the order. Well, me and Becca will order a harder serving our special vegetarian stovies. Then a good helping of meat, sausage, potatoes in them, my man. It's a good day, great even. Not wrong to indulge a little, right?
Today's special. For the 3 of us.
Diana, no surprise, take no choice. She writes in her lesson, leave that a comment. Becca furrows eyebrow, mouth halfway open, ready to let loose what's likely a restraining reprimand.
Don't worry, it's my treat.
Because she said, well, you remind you of the one I seen from Mama when I punched a kid bullying my younger brother 18 years ago. Now I never did again, but you apologized the next day. Becca's far from being my mom. A small sheepish grin, enough to turn that frown into a defeated sigh. Food arrives in the middle of a funny story from Zach. When the rest of the conference in a hole as he each served our order. It isn't anything fancy. Pan roasted sea bass with citrus, just asparagus, a portion of mashed potatoes on the side, or at least that's what the daily special board says. That actually looks pretty good. You know, I came here, so the price, whatever is one. Okay.
I'm so hungry, I think I'm dying.
You're always hungry.
Hey, not all the time.
Let me guess. You skipped breakfast again.
Not on purpose. I may have overslept by a few seconds today.
Right then. Stop stalling, Isabella. What's this about?
Let us say it, Rebecca. She wouldn't be inviting us out if it wasn't worth hearing out.
Well, we're waiting.
I'm treating you guys to a once-in-a-century thing.
Except...
I'm sorry, say that again.
And this is important because...
They had the punchline of a lame joke Ash made. I just want to explain it. And today's over. Ash is not here to celebrate.
Okay, do that again. Guess what, guys? I'm paying! I sold the house!
Go from sheeple to utter surprise. That's more like it.
You heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. As of today, I'm Maria Isabella Grace Cruz Santos and free from my instant noodle binge.
Seriously?
Hold it, Belle. You sold the house?
Yep.
Which house is this? In Aslam Village? The one with the open house yesterday?
The one and only.
Yeah.
Come on, Becca. I know you've got a better memory than that.
Oh, wow. That's...
That a hum, most recognizing a person, someone who is certainly unbelievable, while still forcing her brain to absorb it. Do you think Gilroy will sell it? Face me, Becca. Am I not your best friend or what?
You don't believe me?
Oh, good, stop them. Trying to avoid bringing up yesterday's little spat, judging from the looks on their faces, it seems they are too. Me, my stupid mouth.
I'm sure it ain't the way you're thinking, Bella.
No, I do believe you. But don't you think the sale happened a bit too fast? The open house only started yesterday, and now you already have a buyer?
I mean, when you say it like that, it seems like it's all very shady.
It happens from time to time.
Yeah, but look, I'm happy for you. Just yesterday, you've been really worried where to get money for your dad's new treatment. And now, all of a sudden, you have something. What if the sale doesn't push through, or I don't know, they're a fraud, or they suddenly back out? Isn't it a little too early to celebrate?
Rebecca does have a point, Bella. If you haven't closed the deal yet, there's still a chance they'll go back on it.
They don't seem like it to me. The lady appeared to really want it, and she approached me without even finishing the tour.
Pressured more into it, more like it. Becca, that knowing her, she'd
and
only
she
worry.
already hired someone to handle the house's interior design.
You're joking. Who would do that?
The Wrights, apparently.
Don't drag me into this. I have nothing to do with this.
It's actually pretty funny. She's a bit too excited to get the property, she forgot to buy it. At any rate, they've already signed the agreement today, so it's just a matter of time. And don't tell anyone about this, but Ma'am Hannah also gave us something extra.
Something as in...
As in, it's why I can treat you two to a free meal.
I'm more surprised you accepted it.
She didn't really give us a choice in the matter. So don't lose sleep over this, okay? The couple really want the house.
For murder.
If Rose didn't stop them, they'd likely have paid up front for it yesterday. That's despite the legends, too. I even tried to show them the letter. But nope. I want this house, darling. Go take all our money.
You don't really think they believe that, do you? I'm pretty sure for them, those are just rumors as well. No one is that superstitious in this day and age, Belle. Well, there's you.
Right. You know what? I'll just eat all of these by myself.
What's this guy's food and he's still untouched? I was thinking about Zach must remains a disappointment. Because they rubbed me as pull blood place closer to me.
I'm kidding. Don't go all pouty on me again. I'm just concerned you'll get hurt if this doesn't happen. I know how badly you want to close this deal for your papa.
I'm sure he's gonna be fine now, though, with the money. They don't know yet. I think I'll call them tomorrow. Let them know things will be easier. Mama said this morning he's showing progress with the new treatment, too. It's just a matter of time.
How genuine and uninhibited. Those are people, even those who have known you long enough. Today, those things make me feel a whole lot lighter with them here. Lunch passes in enjoyable fashion. A laugh here, playful jab here. Most of it's spent catching up, telling a story about whatever keeping us busy these days. Something we could afford to do the day before, taking into account what happened. I used to chat you something in the sea bass we ate. Burn. He's less energetic. Well, probably something the type to be quiet and conversation with his friends. For his inputs, he's been silent the entire time. Becca
Are you sure you're not feeling under the weather, Zachary?
Huh? No, I'm okay. No worries, Rebecca.
Doesn't sound okay to me.
It's okay. I might be feeling a little bummed out today, but I'm sure this will pass.
Is it about the reviews this morning?
That feels... Something happened this morning, some secret. I'm waking up late.
You heard about those, huh?
Sorry, I just happened to check on some sites this morning.
Oh, got bad
No,
reviews
no,
for this movie.
it's a very sensitive topic in the first place. I should have expected it.
What reviews?
Emotions unsure. I think we can send the matter. Though as small as I would keep asking on my part, don't dare to voice it out. Mistakes are better to wait, let us speak on its own. Becky to some extent, although with her explosive temper more common. The anxious to shift his soldiers searching for her to go on with
It's his movie.
That doesn't explain anything. Stop dangling the information, Becca.
Rebecca, come on.
Zachary, I'm not the one supposed to be telling her about this. It's still your documentary.
Is it something bad?
Not bad per se. You guys don't need to dwell on it much.
Bad? Listen here. I wouldn't trivialize what those bowheads wrote if I were you. They're ruining other people's jobs.
Slay, not Zach. Snicker shapely was famous. It's hard.
This isn't a laughing matter, Isabella. Some bowbag just insulted him.
Calm down, Rebecca. Those are just reviews, and it happens a lot.
I do not ken about you two, but calling the entire film an out-and-out drivel, you're better off watching an educational kids' TV show, and worst 1.5 hour of my life, among other things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say.
I mean, if you're like a comedic server.
If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film?
Well, maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something. If nothing else, this helped me open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
You're giving up.
Wasn't a question.
It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway. It's no big deal.
But you worked on it for months.
Doesn't look like it matters for those people.
Don't say that!
Get yourself some friends like this. I spat on the phone. Very gross. We should know.
It's just a review.
Except they're pretty well-known critics.
Why does that matter? They aren't the ones calling the shots on this. Isn't that why they have a committee? Right, Becca?
Rebecca. Help me, your friends may be passionate for a petty reason. I heard people read about his work but use scathing words enough to discourage someone. I should know after
Failing
all.
means you're playing, Zach. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've seen it from start to finish, and I know for myself what you created isn't something people should scoff at. I don't know anything about filming or photography. Hell, I don't have an inkling of artistry in me except for those doodles I make for class. But I know what I watched. Look at Isabella. It's not every day you see her all riled up like this.
She didn't watch the movie.
It was a heat of the moment thing. And anyway, I'll be very angry with you if you quit. What about the exhibit?
What exhibit?
Classified information.
Even if I bring you your favorite tonight?
Nope, not a chance.
Oh, come on! I thought we aren't supposed to have secrets.
Oh, darling.
Thanks, you two. I might need some time alone to myself for a while. Just to think about things, how I'll go from here, that sort of stuff. Hey, I'm not quitting, Bella. Don't give me that face.
There's no punishing a puppy dog eyes, if you can call this one.
Promise?
I'll be damned if I break any promise I make to you guys. Besides, you're right. It's too early to say anything right now. One's night ain't for another week.
Knowing the other person you know won't take the same path you've walked. Now it's over for me though. I still have time. I could still come back. Do my own thing. Do what I really want to do. Should pop up covers once I'm done with everything. So my phone is unexpectedly breaking the pleasant afternoon lulls. He titles Rose.
Hey, Isabel. You at the office?
Ha ha. Very funny, Rose. I'm hanging up.
Don't, I'm kidding. BRC says the floor plan copies are ready for Miss McCullough to pick up.
I'll explain to anything. Then out of the blue, she launches a long ran with the awful state of Luxembourg in the streets. Of which says a single breath that I can really keep up with and make out a single word. Well, avoid next object of frustration. So much
I'm
back
stuck in
in
horrendous traffic right now. Bloody stupid drivers.
And they play that stuff. It says next, none of the hope here for it. Just couldn't want to plea for me to meet the right to line in just that
Anyway,
and
I'll leave it to you. Bye. Thanks.
Classic Rose ends the call and asking for my input. At Klaus, the noontime sun is beating down on the hard concrete beneath the cafe. Cafe. Far from unbearable, but it's not the phone people fickle mood or make them vulnerable to catching something. Another metropolitan material moods. All gets about unpredictable weather down the street of Luxport. Oh, there's the birds again. Okay, bye. She's gonna pay it. Coming from the lunchtime crowd to the humid afternoon air. Following the things still have to do regardless of how much I want to return to the comfort of my bed. Same. Zach. Me among you, yeah, Becca. 2 lessons planned. Books at home. I can't just take a longing glance over something displayed on a shop window. I want to buy something and get it for this Christmas. From my last shop, she checked out. Fleeting glimpse. World stales. Oh, so much for this time. Only a plea, a hum, low and indistinct. Calling Beckany and dragging me to the void beyond the glass. I don't dare move. My heart hammers against my ribs. Each beat, every thump, screaming me to look away and make a run for it. But I can't. I couldn't. I was heavy of my own breathing strains in the face of her calls.
Leave me alone.
Such a wide, wide and unpleasant pin below my chest, forced me to take a tentative step back. The decaying flesh of the blood streaming from the gaping wounds on her arms, her nails, fingers. I don't want this. Not like this. What's up? Yeah, just got.
Oh no, stop. Leave me alone.
Ugh. You're good. I know she's turning offensive enough, but so.
I don't want this!
Just to fall on the ground. Well, my could joke me out of the haze, blurring my mind. If I could say something nothing. I was on her face and her hands are gripping my arms tight. Even Zach criticized of where stands behind acting as a shielding small crowd of onlookers that are forming around us.
What happened?
Bella, you okay?
Then comes out. Words fierce form. So I sting a swift glance at the display window. She's gone. The foreboding feeling hasn't left me. I put me off the ground, weakened limbs relying solely on reflex and muscle memory. It's home in the pit of my stomach. I'll throw up anything to get that wretched sensation out.
You are screaming. Zach, call someone.
No, don't. I'm good. I'm good. I need to get to the office. Rose, the floor plans. Someone's going to pick it up. I'll see you later.
Okay. Be careful. Don't stand up yet. Stay put, Isabella. Zach, you watch over her for me. I'll call for someone.
The question is, who? Comes the growth. It puts off my hands on my shoulders. Like I can't stand. Leave. Leave me. Stay away. Away. Nothing everybody stands unnerving because Zach can start suffocating. I don't want to be here. No more. Bring it to a run. She's not in bed this morning. Okay, I took water missing. Worry of the fan. Let's keep company. Need to follow in a cycle of negative thinking. Okay, I think I might. Yeah, I call it for tonight. Bit of a shorter stream this time, but you know, why not? But yeah, this was. It's always fun to do this kind of stuff. Wish I could do. I had to do it more. I'm gonna try and stream bare minimum 1 day a week. That's my hope / attempt to do. And who knows if that'll actually work out. So that's gonna cut it for today, and I will see you guys later. If I can just turn the stream off.